Hello everyone, this is Barbie. I am here today just to do a little envelope I wanted to do, and I thought maybe I might want to craft along with me. This is what I've gotten done on my folio so far. I'm not going to go through all of this, but I'll just show you real quick. This is a little booklet I did, and it just has journaling pages and a little bit of stuff inside. Let me see, I need to find some place to get rid of this. Okay, this is another one that I have done, and it's got a little bit of stuff inside of it, but I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm gonna have a flip through in the future. So these are some pages I did in Photoshop, some collaging I did in Photoshop, and it's printed on canvas. Anyhow, I like the way it turned out. Okay, this is my folio so far, and I did a little closure here. This is one of my diacrylic glass beads I used to do, and I use that for a weight to close up my little folio flap. And this right here is some chiffon, and it's an old antique button, and I sewed that on there so it just unhooks. This is a painting. This is one of my original paintings, which I printed it again on some paper. This isn't canvas, this is just photo paper, yeah. Anyhow, I put that on there, and this is the other side of the folio. So I've got to hurry up and get this done. I think we have to have it turned in by June the 7th, I believe it is. So I can't dilly-dally around. This is kind of what I've got going so far. So what I'm going to work on right now, what we're going to do together, is going to be an envelope. And my idea is, this is a tea-dyed envelope I did. I think what I want to do is, I want it to open up like so. So I think what I'm going to do is like glue it there. But before I do that, I'm going to decoupage it. So I'm going to get this out of the way so I can work. And I'm so excited. I got all my shop rearranged, and at some point in time after I finish this folio, I'm going to do a quick little, this is stuck. A quick little, what do you call it? Go and look at my shop thing. I am tired, and I shouldn't be doing this video now, but I wanted to get it done because I promised you I'd come back and we'd do something together, and I've been busy rearranging and just kind of gotten out of sync here. Okay, on with the collaging. Now, I have a bunch of little torn up pieces of paper over here, and it's not a big deal really. You know, you've seen me collage before, but need my glue book. But this is a process that has to happen. So we'll just do it real quick together. And so the envelope is going to be like so. So when you open up the book, this is what I'm thinking, that I need to have my focal point and everything, like this is the way you're going to be able to see it. That's what I'm trying to say. So I've got some different papers over here. I'm not going to worry about it too much. We're just going to do it. A lot of this collage will be covered anyhow, so it's just a matter of getting it on the page, so to speak. And if there's anything hanging over, I will cut it off after I get done. So I'm not going to worry about that. So it's just a matter of kind of getting the papers that you enjoy looking at together. And everything's all good. Hope everybody is well and that you are having a beautiful day. As long as I can get in my shop and work, I'm happy. Don't take that much to make me happy. Okay, let's see. I had some old, where are they at? Ah, here they are. I had some really cool old, these are digis, but they're of old checks, backs of old checks. I just like I like the stamping on them and the writing on them, so I'm going to maybe use some of that. And we'll see how that comes together. I'm going to tell you what. I don't care how much room I get on this table, it still isn't enough. And if you get it too much bigger, you can't reach what you're trying to get to, right? Okay, look at that cool writing. I'd like to save most of that, so I'm gonna put it that away. And a way I can get most of that in there, I think. Yep. This has been so much fun to do. I think mainly because, I'm just gonna lap that over. I think mainly because the subject matter is something I really identify with, because I did grow up on the farm, and it just makes me happy to work with all of this type of ephemera. Okay, what do we have next here? Where's my little... Here's some coffee dyed paper I probably need. Put that over there. I already have a bunch of little goodies over here, so I think I've got everything I need. Okay. No, don't want that. Let's see. Already covered up my ruler. Do that on a regular basis and can't find it. I hope I'm in. I better look. Make sure I'm in. Yep, pretty good. Okay. Let's see. What do we need here? I think. Yeah, I'll do something like that. Right like that. This is my old, I think it's IRS information. Good thing to use it for gluing. Well, oh well, probably won't see it anyhow, so that had some cool texture to it, but I'm not gonna worry about it. All right. Now we might need a little bit something there because the other part is all going to be covered up. So maybe do something like that. Yep, that'll work. Get that white off of there. Well, I hope y'all are busy working on something fun. I'm going to make another one of these, I think, because after you made one, you know, you see all different types of things that you could have done and how you might want to change it around, so it just sort of, you know, opens up opportunities for you. Okay. I'll go ahead and cut this extra stuff off here. I don't want this video to run too long. And I'm thinking on this, when we get ready to put this onto the into the folio, this is pretty thin. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to reinforce that with something. But I'll jump ahead here. I noticed also that needed to be stuck down. Okay. Now, I did some stamping earlier on fabric that I had already coffee dyed, and I thought those are really cool pieces. This is from Field Notes. No, it's from Tim Holtz, but part of this is Field Notes and part of it is a farm, I think he called it a farm stamp or something. So anyhow, that's kind of just some really cool little fabric that I will probably work with later. And okay, now on this side here, as you can see, we've got to come across here with something, but we want to be sure and leave our envelope open. So what I'm thinking is, once I get it all glued in, I'm thinking I think I'm gonna cut this end open, because I think it will be easier to insert from this end. But I'll do that later. And I can always change my mind if I need to do something different. Okay. Now, I was thinking that in order to save time, I think I have this I collaged, and this was printed on canvas too. I was thinking about using that on there. I don't think I want to use that on there, second thought, because it's kind of expensive. I think it's cost about $1 a page when you print on canvas, so yeah, I'm not sure I want to do that. This is a cool piece. I think I'll just do something like that. Yeah, that'll work. And that one isn't as expensive to do. Let me get rid of some of this here. Now, don't have enough strength this time of day. I'm not holding down my paper. There we go. Finally got it done. Now, let's see here what we got. I think I'll just cut off the excess. In fact, probably we'll just do it like that. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, because this is going to be glued down, so it doesn't matter. So I'll just have to be careful about that. I think I'm going to use no, I'm going to just use this. Just don't want to get it in there because that'll glue the pocket down. So I've got to be careful about that. You got to think ahead. Everything you do, you got to think ahead, because otherwise you will really do silly things like gluing your pocket shut. I'm sure everybody's done that a time or two. In fact, when I first started scrapbooking, and that was years ago, and I didn't do it very long. It was the other kind of more, what do you call it, controlled scrapbooking. And one of the reasons I stopped doing it is because everything had to be so precise. And it was a little bit too controlled for my liking. So therefore, I ended up losing interest in it. But now junk journaling, this is more my cup of tea. Let me see if I can do this. I'm probably gonna say, yeah, I just need to go ahead and cut it, because I'll end up pulling it off. You know what I mean? Just don't cut your sides. So I'm merely just cutting around the edges. And the if there's any raised up pieces of paper, I always come back and touch up my little pieces that aren't quite glued down good, but just for time's sake, I'm not going to do that right now, because this is something that we need to move on with. There you go. Let's see what this looks like. Yep. Okay. Now, just because I can't cut a straight line to save my life, I'm going to go ahead and open this end up down here. Hopefully this isn't too thick. Just cut off the very end. All right. Now, so this will be my, where I will put my tag in. That's glued down there. And in fact, I probably won't glue this down because I think, well, I'll decide that once I get everything done. What I'm thinking is I might stitch around it. I'll decide later. Right now, we're just going to get it done. Okay, so it's going to go down on the, like so. So that looks pretty in the book. Yeah. So this then will flip over like so on the little hinge thing. Let me see, get my book back out here. Oh, wrong way. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Make sure I'm thinking right. Yeah. Right here. So, main thing is I want to make sure I don't get it where it goes up past this right here, which has ended up what happened here. I wasn't paying attention, and this was too long envelope. I had it all collaged and everything, and I realized it was hitting, when you close this over here, it hit this. So this is kind of like a Chinese puzzle. You have to make sure that your everything will fold in together. So no problems. I ended up just cutting it off here and then just re-glued it down. It worked really good. You can almost fix anything. You just think about it for a while. All right, on to what we're doing here. This is where it's going to be glued down, like so. And I probably just will center that. So I'll save space over here to put something else if I choose to. So, yeah. All right, throw this out of the way. Now, what are we gonna do here? All right, I've pulled out some things I think might be cute. One thing I'm going to use, I think, when I glue this down, I'm gonna put these birds like so. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna save that one back. And this, where is everything? This is what I do. I cover everything up. You know what I mean? Just cover it up. I can't find a thing. Alright, where's all my stuff at? I had already pulled out some stuff that I wanted to use, and so I wouldn't have to look for it. And guess what? I probably piled it underneath there. Oh my goodness. Ridiculous. A bunch of junk here, that's for sure. Especially for my collaging. And I didn't even look at that, so I know that's not in there. Well, for pity's sake. This is when I wished I had my pause button, where I go and look for everything. But I couldn't get that thing to working correctly. So, there you go. And I just got through sewing up some stuff. Well, I might have to change my game plan here. Oh, here it is. All right. This is what I'm thinking. This is a little girl I painted a good while back. So I printed her on canvas. And I'm thinking I don't want to cover up too much, because I like to see the collage underneath. But let me see. See, I said I like that writing down there. What am I doing? Nope, I'm not covering it up. Changed my mind. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. All right, let's see here. I've got some little doilies that yeah, something like that I think might be pretty. Let's see, I got an oblong one here. A blue one would be pretty. All right, put her over there. I can say that maybe like so. I think I need a little lace. Yeah, I need some lace here. All right, grab some lace. Oh goodness. Maybe I need some ticking. I did this little piece. This is from Lorna at Tailor Made Journals. I love this little advertisement, farm advertisement. It's been really fun to work with. Yeah, maybe like that. And then I need to put a little piece of, yeah, something like that at the bottom. Maybe like that. This is what takes me so long. I have so much to choose from. It's really not. It's really not good for when you're trying to make a decision. Even though I pull out a bunch of stuff, I think to myself, all right, I'm just gonna, this is what I'm choosing from. I'm not looking anywhere else. Right. Yeah, I like that. I kind of like this on top of here, maybe. It'll be a start anyhow here. I need to get mother scissors. Fabric scissors. Whoop. Stuff a-falling. Okay. I'm going to put that someplace up there, I believe. I think this is too much. I think this is probably too much too. It's a little bit too big. Although I could maybe maybe could do this and wrap it around. That might be fun. Yeah. Kind of like that. And I'll wrap it around on the other side. Yep. Okay. Then we need one other little thing here. There's all the little scrappies. Oh, too big. I need a little bit of a lighter color lace. That's too white. There's all the little scrappy pieces. Maybe this will work. Oh, how about some ticking? Because I've used ticking throughout this little thing. I think I'll use some ticking, yeah. Maybe like so. Move her up a little bit. and then like that. Yeah, like that. And I can always put a label or something at the bottom. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let's get her done. Okay, I'm gonna put that down first so I'll know where to put the rest of it. Yep. Okay, for this I'm gonna use my tacky glue. Hope I'm in frame. These are from Sarah at Roxy Creation. Rachel was doing a collage using these that her sister had scanned in, and they really are versatile. I went over and grabbed me some, and I really do like them. Without having to have the bulk of fabric in there, it really does help. With, you know, giving some contrast and color. I think it might be too much, but we'll see. Yeah, that's a waste. I'm not going to use that. Okay. I want to get this not quite centered. I don't want her centered. Oh, I forgot. I have to sign this before otherwise I can't sign it. All right. I'm going for it. Going for it. All right, I'm gonna use this Fabri-Tac glue. Because this is canvas. It has a tooth to it. It's fabric, of course. And it needs to be a goopy glue in order to keep it stuck, I think. That's my game plan anyhow. Okay, let's put this like so. Make sure I got it straight. Yeah. All right. Next. Let me see, I think I'm going to, no, I want it up there. Yep. This has been quite a challenge to do. I've never done one of these before, and so I was kind of like scratching my head going, well, how in the world am I going to put this thing together? It's like, what have I got myself into? But the more I played with it, the more it started to kind of come into focus for me. And the more I messed around and tried to figure out, well, what do I want where? What do I need a pocket? What am I gonna do? And then it kind of started making sense to me. So we'll talk more about that, I guess, when I show you the finished product. Okay, this is a really pretty little piece of, I wonder if I need it down there. I think I do. Yep, I need it there. Now, I gotta have a label. Where's my labels? Oh, here they are. Just use this, I suppose. Let's see, we got blue. Green probably would be good. I don't know. Let me see about the green. Well, come on, cut it out. All right. Upside down. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Glue that little thing down there. And maybe we need a, maybe like something like that right there. Or maybe this little butterfly. Nah. No, I don't think so. I think we got fabric there. This is the only thing possibly I might put there. And I wanted to put, I think I wanted to put a butterfly. Where's my butterflies? Where did I put them? See, I thought I was all organized. No, I can't find my butterflies. Whoops. Oh, here they are. Yeah, cut me out some really pretty butterflies. Maybe there. Let's see what else I have here. Or maybe we need that. I think I like this one better. Yeah. That one should work. I won't dig for any more. Because you know me, I could dig forever. Now, if I put that right there, and this right here, I think that would be fine. I think that needs to go there. Yep. Okay, that's good. I'm calling it. Because we still have the other side to do. Let's go ahead and put it down. Quit messing around. Oh, I tell you what. Just moving stuff around. I'm getting too old for it. I like to kill myself moving everything around, but I'm glad I got it done. I didn't realize how cramped I was before until I got this organized the way I have it now, and I finally have room to, I have a stamping table where I can do my stamping and my die cutting and everything's all over there. And then I have this area, which is my general work area. And then I have my little sewing machine right back here to the back side of me. And I can just turn around and do my sewing, which is, I don't like to do it when I'm doing my videos because it just takes up time. But I could if I needed to, so that was the whole thing here. Yeah, need to break that up. There you go. And get this little, my hand sticky. Alright, where's my little thing I use to get this off with? That's the one thing that's bad when you move stuff around. Can't find anything anymore. You get used to working in the area. I can use this probably. I printed these on labels, you know, label paper. And I'll have to say, the glue sticks like Gunga Din. There you go. And after I've had time to look at it for a while, I'll probably end up sticking some little something else on there, but this is the basic gist of what we need, I think. So right here is my you see that right there? Yeah. See that? That's what I mean. Sealed it up already. Sealed it up. Okay. Well, it's not hard to fix, but that's how easy it happens. Let's see if we got it. There you go. Yep. All right. Now, I think what I'll do is go ahead and glue it in the book, even though I said I wasn't, because before I do that, though, I need to get my chomper in. Where's it at? Here. And cut me out a little hole. Okay, before I get all confused. That's how it's going in, right? Yeah. I always get these off center, so I always try to center it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 should be right in here is the center. It just kind of bugs me when it's off center. You don't want to be bugged, you know that? Oh, these things here. If it's not a single piece of paper, they're not that good, I'll tell you that for sure. See that? Throw it on the floor. Alright, I'm going to try to cut this circle now because it's not cutting it. Probably ought to just go ahead and get a bigger chomper. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do later, is just get a bigger one. That looks like, you know what? Alright, I'm not worried about it. Alright. Let's glue this sucker in. Make sure I'm in frame. Frame. Yep, there you go. Alright, so my thought is like that, and that leaves me enough room then to put my tab in. I'm going to move it down a little bit more. I don't want to get it down here in this gully, so I'm thinking about right there. Yep. So I'm just going to put the glue on here, I think. I see a problem. This right here needs to be cut off. Okay. Yep. So by putting that piece of paper on there that I put on the other side, it gave this a lot more strength. And I think it will hold up better to the moving back and forth. You know what I mean? All right, I want the edge like so. Yep. I can kind of use that line there to make sure I'm straight. That'll work good. Now I may go ahead and put a little piece of fabric there just to give it a little extra bracing. Excuse me, wipe my hands off because I'm sticking on everything. I was going to mount my little other book, you know, in this gully here, but by the time I've started putting all my stuff in here, as usual, it's getting kind of bulky. So I thought what I'll end up doing is just attaching them or laying it on the outside, and I'm going to use a, I've got an idea of what I'm going to do. In fact, I may come back and show you what I'm doing on that in order to tie it all together. Well, that's my game plan. Alrighty, that's pretty good. Now, these little birds, I was wanting to put them right there. So, maybe what I need to do is, maybe I need to do it that way. Does that look good? Or maybe I need to do it that way. Yeah, I think that way, right there. That gives it a little bit of extra support there, and it also adds a little bit of a different texture, which I think is a good thing. All right, that's what we're doing. I think I've already been going about 30-something minutes, so it takes so long to download it if you get more than 30 minutes on there. I mean, literally, like, it'll be downloading all night long. It's crazy. There you go. I think that'll be cute. And then get my little birdies on there. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Fabri-Tac since I've already got it out. And it's partially on fabric, so just to be sure. I got me one of those icing bottles that everybody's using. I think I saw it on, I think it was Gail who had gotten one in Happy Mail. And she was showing it for this type of glue. Here's when I finish my thought, because this starts bubbling up, and you know what I mean. Okay, let's see. That looks pretty good. This is so much fun, I'm telling you. You got to do one of these. What's the most fun about it is just once you get in sync, is thinking about how you can make all these things, all these different pockets and things, different levels, you know. It's not all in a, it's like all in a book. It's really, really, really fun. All right. I think that's all I'm going to do today. You know, I'll probably end up adding some more stuff over here, but I don't have to show you that. I'll show you how it ends up when I do my flip through. But for right now, I think that's good. So what we've got here is this pocket, and I'll need to make a card, you know, to go in here. Haven't thought about that one yet. I'll have to think on that for a while. And flips like so. And then that flips over here like so. And this is a little paper bag stained, and it's folded up, and so then again, you know, you can put stuff in that one. And it flips like so. There's a little pocket there. So this also has a, so that's how crazy it is. It's like, oh, fun. Okie dokie. Thanks for coming by. Hope you found that interesting, and that you'll try it yourself. So until next time, have fun crafting, and have a beautiful day, and stay well, and I'll see you the next time around. This is Barbie saying bye bye bye.